Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. It's me, Elijah, Collect Catharsis. I'm gonna do a video where I just go through my PS5 pickups mostly that I've got over Christmas basically, and a few from my partner. I think there's two. But first I've got a couple of things that aren't from my partner, and they're also not from they're not PS5 stuff either, so I just thought I'd include them in the video. First one is not a game at all. It's this copy of Treasure Planet that my partner picked up in Kex, and I was like, yo, I've never seen this sleeve. I absolutely love Treasure Planet. It's pretty much the only Disney movie I actually like this kind of animation. I really like Pixar movies, but mostly just Toy Story and stuff like that, old school Pixar stuff. But yeah, I love Treasure Planet. I have done since I was a kid, and yeah, I thought for a decent, in really nice condition, copy of Treasure Planet, for £6 with this cool sleeve, I wasn't gonna leave it behind. So that's that. Not picked up a Wii game in ages. Retro Ghetto made a video about this one, and we were just like, it's got the voice of Billy Bob Thornton in, Deadly Creatures on the Wii. Yeah, you play as a scorpion and or a tarantula. It's, I don't know, it's not like, it's pretty dirty looking in my opinion, although that is a pretty clean disc other than a few smudges. But it's probably because the type of game it is. Has anyone ever played it? I've no idea. I've never met anyone who's ever played it, and I've also never met anyone who's even talked about this game. So yeah, Deadly Creatures. It looks pretty cool, to be fair, and it looks, I don't think there's many in stock on the Kex website either, so I think it was just a cool pickup. I haven't picked up many Wii games since a couple of months ago, so yeah, that's that. I have two PS4 games, and then I'll get onto the PS5 stuff. One I've wanted for a while and just honestly never picked it up. I got this yesterday. I thought 15 was pretty good for a decent copy, and it's Days Gone. I've wanted to play this for a while, and I'm sure that I have this on the PSN catalogue or whatever. I'm sure it was free at some point, or because it's a PlayStation IP, I'm sure I don't even know what, you know, when it says like PlayStation Hits, or sometimes it doesn't, but they go, here, have these games for free. Yeah, Days Gone. I've wanted to play it for a while. Very cool looking zombie horde game that you honestly don't see many of these days. Yeah, the disc's fine. I've bought them yesterday and not even checked the discs, to be honest. But yeah, Days Gone. Wanted this for a while, and I'm really, really happy that we now have it. Because, I don't know, I just really like open world games in general. I think a lot of people do. But an open world game where there's more stuff to do than just trying to clear out zombies, and there's a cool story that goes along with it. Not that I've played it, of course, but I'm really looking forward to actually getting into it, and this 2025 could be the year for it, because yeah, I have had this on my list for a while, just not gotten around to it yet. So Days Gone. I can't remember what gave me the thing in my brain that was like, yeah, I want to pick that game up. I think it's because it's set around the holidays, around Christmas time, but I've heard it's really bad as well. I think Donald Mackerel Gaming said that this game was terrible. Dead Rising 4, Frank's Big Package. I don't know, there's something about it being set around the holidays. I've never played a Dead Rising game, so if it's bad, I'm not gonna know a quality difference from the original. The disc is fine. Don't really need to show you. There's the disc. It's totally fine. One of the better ones I've actually seen from Kex recently, because I've been getting some kind of smudgy ones, so this should have no problem playing. But yeah, I don't have many zombie games. I don't play many zombie games. I don't even play God Zombies, that kind of stuff. Never have. But yeah, I know the vague premise of Dead Rising, or at least Dead Rising 1 and 2, I think. Never played one, but yeah, it being set around the holidays just really appeals to me. And I know it's going to be kind of Duke Nukem-esque, funny haha you know, that kind of thing. So there's Dead Rising 4, Frank's big package. I've seen Dead Rising 4 without the headline Frank's big package. He's got a candy cane. Just, I think the box art looks really cool. But yeah, I assume, yeah, I think the DLC or whatever that would have been Frank's big package was a download code or something, and it's not in here anymore, which is fine. Oh, Capcom, I didn't know that. Yeah, I just liked the cover. I thought it saying Frank's big package on it was cool. So yeah, that's that one. That's the end of stuff that's not PS5, so now it's a purely PS5 video. This game I bought for my partner for Christmas, but I bought myself a copy because we wanted to play it together. And I can't stop myself, but it's Starship Troopers. I remember when this was announced, I think it was on a State of Play, and we were just like, whoa, it's Helldivers, but it's the thing that Helldivers was based on. I've never seen Starship Troopers. We have been looking for a copy kind of everywhere, but also kind of not, like in charity shops and stuff where you'd think there would be a copy of Starship Troopers. And I'm sure it's not like on any of the streaming services that we have, but we've got Starship Troopers 2. Don't want to watch it until I've watched the first one. But yeah, it's Helldivers if you've played Helldivers, I assume. But it's the original Starship Troopers IP, which is just very cool. There's that. Yeah, and in this, in Helldivers, you can only have 4 in one lobby. In this, apparently, you can have 16 players, which is an unbelievable amount. But I'm really looking forward to getting into this one. And yeah, like I said, I bought it for my partner as well, so that's why I have a copy. Because we saw it and we were like, yes, I want to play that too. These next two are from my partner, and they're both ones that I've mentioned before that I wanted to play, so that's obviously remembering for Christmas and going, oh, he wanted that, so I'll buy it for him. This one seems silly, but I just saw it and I was like, I like this IP. I have seen a game for it once, I think, but it's like I'm sure this was on Game Boy or something like that, but not this specifically, but this IP. The Grinch Christmas Adventures. I mean, yeah, it's from OG Games, which I bought my partner. I mentioned in my last video, the most recent Barbie game, as a joke, but also because he used to watch the Barbie movies when he was a kid. And it's made by OG Games. I think it's Outright Games. I think it does say that in the corner. It was actually pretty good. The Barbie game, not the Grinch. The Grinch is fine too, from what I've played of it so far. But then I bought him Rainbow High, made by the same people. Not very good. I wouldn't suggest Rainbow High. It was very, very boring. But yeah, I played, I think, the first 2 or 3 levels of this. I didn't expect it to be like unless it opens up a bit later on, but it's a side-scroller, like a 3D platformer side-scroller, which I think is really cool, because I like those, and this IP makes it really, you know, interesting. An interesting take on it, and it's also 2-player, so you can play as the Grinch and you can have another player play as Max if you want, or you can swap between them as a single player. A bit like if you were playing Epic Mickey 2 by yourself, you can swap between characters and stuff. But yeah, basically you just collect the presents and the puzzle pieces, and once you've collected the puzzle pieces, you use those puzzle pieces in a puzzle, and then you unlock like, you know, a double jump and lasso and stuff, like little abilities and things like that. So what I've played of this so far, I've really enjoyed. I want to get this finished before the end of the year because I have it downloaded right now, and I just think it's a really cool little thing. And the Grinch is a great IP, and I think it deserves, you know, a bit more than it gets. So it came with these cool cards. Which way is that one? There, that way around. And that one with Max and Grinch, and then I can't tell what I'm looking at. I'm blind and it's kind of dark in here, so yeah. I just think there's a really cool, nice little addition into this set that they didn't need to do. Doesn't really add anything other than me going, oh, that's nice. So yeah. The Grinch on PS5. I'm really excited to finish this one, or get more into it. Also, I hope I don't look too tired, but I am kind of exhausted. I was up till like 4 AM looking at memes on Instagram and reels and stuff just for no reason. After last night, I finished Alan Wake. On my last pickups video, I picked up Alan Wake, and I wanted to have it anyway, just because what I played of it. What I played of Alan Wake when I originally played it, when they released it for free on PS Plus, I really enjoyed. I thought I almost got to the end of it. It turns out I had only got to the end, nearly, of Chapter 2, where you have to go and meet the kidnapper. But yeah, I got Alan Wake a couple of weeks ago. I put it in a pickups video. I think, what else did I buy that day? I bought something else that day from Kex as well. I think it may have been something like Rogue Trooper or something like that. Might not have been. But yeah, I finished it last night and I really enjoyed it. The only thing I didn't like was sometimes the combat felt a little bit unbalanced. I feel weird not holding it and talking about it. Yeah, sometimes the combat felt a little bit unbalanced, like they'd throw, like 12 enemies at you at once, and you would die because they would all just gang up on you and hit you and stab you and, kill you in like 3 hits. But other than that, I enjoyed the story. It was very interesting. I wasn't sure the whole time, basically, whether Alan Wake was mental. I thought that that's where it was going, or that he was dreaming or something. But I think it just turned out that he wasn't mental and some dark shit was actually going down. So that was cool that they didn't, Sam Lake didn't just go, hey, it was a dream, or, he's actually crazy and in an asylum somewhere. Because it was kind of leading that way, and then it didn't go that way. And I thought that was really cool. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. Seeing the credits roll finally was very, very good. Glad I've got it on PS5, because now I've ordered Alan Wake 2, because I got some Christmas money and I want to play it now that I've finished Alan Wake 1. So yeah, I'm very happy to have finally finished that. Made a poo. I'm struggling here, 1 second. Finally. Made a post about it last night on Instagram, just being like, I finished it finally, very happy with it. And I'm really excited for number 2 to actually play it. When number 2 came out digitally, that's when I played Alan Wake for free on PS Plus, because when it came out digitally, they released, I think, the remaster on PS4 digitally for people to play. So yeah, I'm going to stop yapping now. The second one that my partner got me was Epic Mickey Rebrushed on the PS5, and when this came out, I don't want to say excited, because I never played the original one on the Wii. However, I have played some of the second one, Epic Mickey 2, on Xbox 360, and I'll be honest, I didn't really enjoy that one, but that's because it was kind of janky, swapping between characters. I think it's Epic Mickey The Power of Two, actually. I just found it really... It didn't feel good swapping between characters, and some of the mechanics and things didn't work very well. However, I've seen quite good reviews for this one. It seems to have gone over well with everyone that I've seen who has played it. Tech Tucker, he played it and he suggests it. He's on YouTube. I'll leave a link to his channel because his videos are really, really good. But yeah, I mentioned this one a while ago, and obviously Joe has remembered and bought it for me. I haven't played it yet, but I did say on my Instagram that it's probably maybe the next one I might start. So I'm going to have to download it today and try and start it up and see what's what. I mean, that cover art is just beautiful, isn't it? Absolutely gorgeous cover art. I remember seeing it when it was announced and just being like, whoa. I know it's the original cover art, but just on the PS5 case, it looks pretty incredible. Not something I would have ever thought would have come out for the PS5, but I'm glad it has. So yeah, Epic Mickey Rerushed. Just making sure that it definitely was called that, and I'm not just a moron. I can't believe I've not took the sticker off for this one. Very rare that I do that, but it's... what is it? Yeah, Immortals of Avium. I know nothing about this other than I think it's like a first person, possibly, I think, magic shooter. It was £6. I may have bought this when I got... No, I didn't. I was going to say when I got Alan Wake, but I got Alan Wake from town. But yeah, I mean, it was £6. I saw it. I was buying something else along with it. Can't remember what it was. And it's a PS5 game. And even if it's not very good, it was £6. But I liked the look of it and I liked the graphics because I've seen the trailer. I know nothing about it. so I'm not going to pretend I do. But yeah, Immortals Vavium. £6 for a PS5 game. I mean, even if it's bad, it was £6 and it's on the PS5 and it looks cool on the shelf. But if I don't like it, I will trade it, because I don't keep things that I don't like. I will play, and I do play everything I collect eventually. It's like I bought Spirit of the North on the PS5 a couple of, it might have been a month ago or something now, maybe a bit more. And I fucking hated that game. It was terrible. Like, that game was literally awful. Badly designed, vaguely, hardly any story to what I could gather. The levels were just terribly boring. I really didn't enjoy it, so I traded it in. So, yeah, I do get rid of things that I don't like. Immortals Vavium. Know nothing about it, but excited to play it. This one, can't remember the full name because it's so bloody long. Formula Retro Racing World Tour. I saw this on Amazon about a month ago, and it's been on sale for like ages. It was £17, I think, and I eventually was like, screw it, I'm gonna buy it. It looks cool. It's a literal retro-looking racer, so what you would see, kind of, on the Super Nintendo and the Sega Mega Drive and things like that. And I just really love the art style of it, and I have played some of this, and it's really, really fun. It's literally just a racer, and you got this cute little sticker. Oh, two stickers with it. One with just the title of the game, and one that's some cars. Which is, you know, it's cool. They didn't have to add that. Yeah, I really like this. I got this to play by myself and to also play with my partner, because I said to him, I don't think there's enough racing games on the PS5 that aren't like F1 and things like that, like fun racing games. I've got another one in there, actually, funnily enough. Not necessarily a fun one, I haven't played it yet, but I have played some of this, and I really enjoyed what I played. So I would suggest this one. If you're into like races or really arcadey looking races, I would definitely suggest this. It's a very fun little racer. Don't have to say much more on it than that. It's a racer, and it's fun, and it's Formula 1. I mean, the cover art, again, PS5 are just doing the right thing, aren't they? They've got me. Assassin's Creed Mirage. This has annoyed me. I paid 18 and it's now like 14 on Amazon, and I'm sure I've seen it cheaper somewhere else as well. I think this was one of those games that I got, and the disc actually wasn't very good. It was from Kex. It might not have been this one, but I picked up a game from Kex recently, and it's got like scuffs on a PS5 disc, and I'm just like, how? What are you doing to your discs to make it be all scuffy, like actually scuffed? But yeah, I have played some of this. I've probably played about an hour, not too much. It's still installed, so I do want to get back to it. I wanted to go back to the Assassin's Creed franchise. This is actually making me want to play Assassin's Creed 1 again, all the way back on the 360. I played Assassin's Creed 1 years ago, obviously, probably when it came out, because my brother got a 360, I'm pretty sure, suspiciously, probably stole it. He does that. He's a knob. But we don't talk to him. Trauma dumps. But yeah, I wanted to play this because I've heard that it goes back to that kind of Assassin's Creed game that I really enjoyed when I was younger. Didn't play all of Assassin's Creed 1. I played all of Assassin's Creed 1 on the DS, if you can believe that. Assassin's Creed had a DS game. I've forgotten what it was called now, and I literally looked it up the other day. But it was very, very strange. It was like side-scroller 2.5D collectathon with things happening. There was a story, of course, and you did play as Altair, and that's probably why I like Altair so much, other than Assassin's Creed 1, obviously. He's my favourite assassin. But what I've played so far of this seems pretty good. I thought the graphics would be more like, oh wow, this looks incredible. Looks kind of mid. Looks like a PS4 game almost, to be honest. So probably could have bought it on the PS4 and had no difference really. But yeah, what I've played of it so far seems quite enjoyable. I like the characters so far. The characters are really cool. The music in this, I hate to say it in all my videos, but the music is very, very good. I got to the play menu, the start menu, and I was just like wowed by the music. Made a post about it on Instagram immediately. Not to mention my Instagram again, but go follow me. I'm not going to say much more about it because I haven't played too much of it yet, but I will get back to it now that Alan Wake is done. Return to Moria. Return to Moria. The Lord of the Rings, Return to Moria. I'm very excited to play this one. I saw somebody else play this. I can't remember who it was though, and it's a 2-player co-op game online, I think only. So we need to get a copy of this for my partner, but the only one. I mean, you can get it cheaper elsewhere, but I like to order from Amazon because it comes next day. Not that it would have mattered at this point because we don't have it. Woo. But yes, you play as a dwarf because obviously Return to Moria. Moria is where the dwarves reside in Lord of the Rings. I fucking love Lord of the Rings. And I know nothing more about this other than what I watched of it. I think you can make your own dwarf, but I can't remember. I'm sure you do. Online anyway. I'm not sure if the single-player campaign has its own dwarf that you play as, like in Medieval Dynasty, where online you make your own character, and then in the campaign you play as, you know, a specific character. But I didn't watch too much of it, thus I don't know much about it, because I didn't want any spoilers, because I wanted to play it with my partner. Yeah, it just looks really, really fun, to be honest. You start off in like a mine, and you're mining to get out, and then I assume you get out into the world, although the dwarves kind of live in the mines, don't they? So I don't actually know. But you don't get much proper official, question mark, Lord of the Rings IP that, like, anymore. There hasn't been a Lord of the Rings game in ages, and the only thing I've heard about Lord of the Rings lately is that Viggo Mortensen might be coming back to play Aragorn in a movie or a TV series. I think it's a movie, I don't know. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to playing this one because I love Lord of the Rings and it's online with my partner, so that's just more of a reason to play that kind of thing anyway. Ghost Runner 2. I haven't played Ghost Runner 1 or this one, but I have Ghost Runner 1 digitally. This was a time where I went to buy something. I think I went to get a few things from Kex, and they didn't have them. So I was just looking around the PS5 stuff, and this was £12. Again, £12 for a PS5 game, in my opinion, is just very, very good. And I'm pretty sure the Ghost Runner series franchise has gone over quite well, so that makes me like, oh yes, I will play that eventually. But I just really like the cover, and like I said, it was £12. And this was the day when I got Mirage. I think I bought this and I bought Return to Moria because they were on the shelf at the same time. Then we went somewhere else, and then my partner was like, do you want to go back in Kex? And I was like, oh, I've already spent some money, but go on then, I won't buy anything else. I bought Assassin's Creed Mirage as well. So it was a semi-expensive day, but not really. Can't remember how much it came up to. I think it was like 50 or something. But yes, Ghost Runner. Parkour game, first person parkour game. Yeah, I don't know much about this game, I'm not gonna lie. I like to buy games, try them, like in the old days, and then if I don't like them, I trade them. But yeah, it's a cyberpunk first person parkour game, where things happen. So yeah, Ghost Runner 2. Jack Holmes, Master of Puppets. I have been looking at this for ages. It just gives such We Happy Few vibes. This annoyed me. Look at that. That was brand new from Amazon, if you can believe it. And I tried to get a refund or a replacement, and because they had fulfilled their side of the deal, because the packaging outside wasn't broken, like the actual envelope, they didn't want to do anything about it. He offered me a £2.84 refund, and that's only after I asked, can I have a bit of a refund to get another copy? £2.84 he wanted to give me, and I was so stunned I didn't reply, and I didn't reply to the chat for ages, and then he was like, are you still there? Do you want me to go through with it? And I was like, sorry, I'm literally so stunned you've just offered me £2.84 in return for this, which I count as damage. I mean, come on, it's clearly wrinkled to death. And eventually he was like, I can offer you a £5 voucher / gift card that'll just be added to your next order. And I was like, okay, whatever, do that. So yeah, this is a first person thriller / horror game where I think it's set at like a carnival or something like that. I really liked the cover of it. I love this kind of, like, you know, themage, which isn't a word, I know, but it really does remind me of We Happy Few. It didn't come with, oh no, I lied, it did come with something. It came with this cool card thing. It's a postcard, which, you know, will never be used as a postcard because why would it? A macabre story of living puppets, uncontrolled animatronics, and more nightmarish beings. So do everything you can to survive. Ride the rides in an abandoned theme park. Dark and terrifying locations. Includes a physical postcard from the park. So yeah, this is a first-person We Happy Few-esque-ish, probably without much campaign and story. First-person game where you play in a theme park, and it just looked really cool. I'm assuming you're being chased by things and stuff like that. But yeah, I saw it. It was like, I think a tenner or 14 quid or something like that, and I've wanted it for ages. And I thought I'd buy it because it'll be brand new. Well, I don't bloody count that as brand new, even though it was sealed. So it is what it is. Only a few more to go. Video's nearly done. Trepang 2, if that's how you pronounce it. Again, an Amazon pickup. I see things on Amazon and I just can't not. I have a problem. Basically, you are an experiment in this. It is, again, a first-person shooter. I've been saying recently, I don't see many first-person shooters. Bloody fucking some in that pile, aren't they? They don't stop. Yeah, you're an experiment and your basic goal is to get revenge on the people that experimented on you. So you've got powers and it's a first-person shooter. The cover art is just stunning. I mean, I just love PS5 and I love this cover art. That's why I got it, and it was fairly cheap. It was on sale, I can't remember, it was like daily deals or something, I think it was like 15. But yeah, it's a first-person shooter. I like those, and it looks good and fun. The reviews for this were middling, I think, but I still thought, fuck it, I'll take a risk, and if I don't like it, I'll trade it, or sell it, or something like that, move it on. But yeah, I just think it looks really cool. The title was like Trepang. What the hell is that? Apparently there's a first one. If it's Trepang 2, I don't know. I liked the look of it. And I want more PS5 in my collection because I love the PS5. It's a great console. One I have played, finally, Little Nightmares 2. I didn't need this on the PS5, but I wanted it because it's Little Nightmares 2. I love this IP. I love this franchise. I'm really, really looking forward to the second one. Really, really looking forward to the third game that's apparently co-op, finally, what we thought we were going to get for this, and we didn't. But I played Little Nightmares 1, not when it came out, but like it must have been a year or two after probably, and I really, really loved that game. I started speedrunning that game because I loved it so much. And I stopped, obviously, I'm not doing that anymore. And then I played Little Nightmares 2 when it did release. It was literally a midnight digital release. I was like, I'm not waiting. I need to play it now. So I bought it, downloaded it, played it, loved it. Fantastic game. There's a few frustrating parts in this. If you know, and if you've played, you'll know those parts. But a very, very good game. A great follow-up. Absolutely loved it. The art style in Little Nightmares is just stunning. It's like, again, a side-scrolling 2.5D, 3D? I don't know. How would you class this? Is it 2.5D? You're in like a 3D world, but because it's a side-scroller, I count it as 2.5D. It's probably 3D. I don't know anything about it. But yeah, I have this on the PS4. Because I got both games digitally, I never actually bought my own copies of it, because I wasn't as into collecting back then as I am now. But my partner got me both, not at the same time, but both of these special collector's editions for Little Nightmares 1 and 2. So now my plan is I can have this one on the shelf and I'll put the PS4 version of Little Nightmares 2 back into the collector's edition. I don't know why they've brought this out on the PS5 but not Little Nightmares 1, because Little Nightmares 1 is my favourite. I absolutely love that game. But yeah, I have played this. I played it on release, but I've only played it once, so I wanted to play it again. So I'm playing through Little Nightmares 1 now that Alan Wake's done, started it the other night anyway. And I'm going to finish it because it takes like a couple of hours. Usually it takes me under an hour, but I can't remember anything about it other than the story and stuff. So it's taking me a little bit longer than it should. And this one's quite a long game. It's probably about 6 to 8 hours, and it's a bit fiddly in places, like the depth perception in some places, like running up certain stairs and walkways. I'll fall off probably, I'm blind and I can't see anything. So yeah, Little Nightmares 2, really excited to play it again because I've only played it once. But I have played it. Very good game. This is an interesting one. Doki Doki Literature Club Plus for the PS5. I saw this was on Amazon, and it was the Peggy version on Amazon. Well, does that look like the bloody Peggy version to you? It doesn't to me, that's for certain. They used the wrong photo for it, I guess, which, you know, is very annoying because I prefer Peggy. That's a PAL. I collect PAL. But it's arrived, and I know that the PlayStation 5 is compatible with ESRB and other regions as well, so I'm not as bothered that it's PAL. I don't really mind. It doesn't even say it on... Wow, you can really see that. It doesn't even say it on the spine when they have like the tag to tell you what it is. The only issue with this is I ordered it, and I don't know if you can tell, you probably will be able to because of the light. You can't see naff all, can you? It's very wrinkled on the back. The plastic itself, the plastic, not the art, is very, very wrinkled. And I wondered if it's because it's been imported and then, you know, the heat's got to it or something, so the plastic is wrinkled. But, no, stay there. The case is also a bit, like, flimsy, a lot flimsy, but it comes with other things. You've got, like, I don't know what that is, to be fair. I feel like something suspicious about that. This didn't have a PlayStation seal on it, but because it's ESRB, I don't know if they do. I would assume they do, but I don't really know. It looked like vacuum sealing almost, which makes me think, is it suspiciously resealed? I don't know. But this card, I don't know if that actually comes with Doki Doki itself, or if that's someone's card that they've put in there. I think it says Metaverse on it, which is why I'm like, I don't know. It comes with a poem, it comes with a soundtrack, it comes with a Doki Doki Literature Club card. I just dropped something. That bloody card. There's the, you know, the card that, you know, what do they call it? I can't bloody think. I've got dementia. A club card, basically. It comes with that. It comes with some other stuff. But anyway, I got this one on Amazon, but I got a refund for it because of the wrinkling on the back. And I was like, I'm going to order another copy anyway. As I was going to order another copy because of the wrinkling, just to see if it came again, and it was still wrinkled. And it did. And now I have 2 copies of this, and it's wrinkled. Luckily, one of them was refunded anyway, but I still paid for the other one. So now I just have 2 copies of Doki Doki, and I don't know what the hell to do with it. I'm just going to case swap. Probably both of them, actually. If I case swap them, I could sell one. But I want to case swap my copy that I want anyway, because, you know, I don't want wrinkly game boxes, and they're very, very flimsy. So yeah, Doki Doki. Bloody hell. I have played this game. I played it, I think, a couple of months ago or a month ago or something with my partner. We read out everything. It was mental, in all the voices and things like that for some reason. Stupid. But it was very fun, very different. When this came out originally, people were going mental over it, like, oh my god, it's such a scary horror game. It's really not. It's just an anime girl thing. But I enjoyed it nonetheless, and I really wanted a copy of it physically. Funnily enough, I saw this in Kex, but it was on the PS4, which is what turned me off of getting it. And then I looked on Amazon, and I saw that there was a PAL version, which is why I then ordered it from Amazon, and it's bloody common, it's not even PAL. So yeah, Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. I've never played anything in this franchise, but I saw the trailer for this on a State of Play, and I really, really wanted to give it a go. It is Life is Strange Double Exposure. Ooh. Really excited to play this one. I know vaguely about Life is Strange, but I haven't delved into, like, you know, all the lore and all that kind of thing. My partner is very, very into Life is Strange. He played, I think, the first and the second, and he's not played the offshoot True Colors, but neither have I, and I don't know anything about it. But I saw this was on sale. I think it usually goes for 45, and I think I got this for 28, and that was too good of a deal to leave behind, to be honest. I think it was 28. It might have been lower, to be honest. I really can't remember, but it was a good deal, and I thought it was 28. It usually sells for 40, I think, and I thought £12 off. Yes, it's the time to get it because it was Christmas. It'll probably go lower, and it'll be even lower in Kex in a few weeks or a few months. But yeah, I do really want to play this one, and it'll be my first foray into Life is Strange as a franchise and as an IP, so it might even send me back to the other ones. I do plan on getting the other games at some point to play them. So, but I saw this and I just thought the story looks great, looks very interesting. The graphics look massively improved. That was one of the things that turned me off Life is Strange in the first place, because I'm a stupid man. So yeah, Double Exposure, really excited to play this one. I'm saving the best one till last. This is the penultimate one. It's Need for Speed Unbound. I've been looking for a copy of this for ages. It's 22 quid in kegs, and I just thought, that seems like too much, and it's just not going down. And it's been, I think, around 20 on Amazon as well. It might have been a bit more, probably around 25. Comes with a thing. I saw it for 14, and I thought, it's just a good price for it. I might not see it lower than that for quite a while, because it doesn't seem to be losing its value. And I just thought I'd go for it, and like I said, I've wanted more races on the PS5. And I thought this one would be a good thing to get into because Need for Speed is just, well, I don't know if it still is, but it was a good series back in the day. So, yes, I'm excited to play this one. It's a racing game. I don't need to say much more about it. That cover, though, is absolutely stunning. And it's one of the reasons that made me want to play it in the first place, which is very classic and usual for me. The last one, which I've been meaning to get for a while, but I don't think I'd seen it on Amazon for, like, the longest time. And then it popped up and it was on sale. It was £17 and I thought, that is worth it. I think I had seen it before, but it was around 30. And it's not that it wasn't worth it, I was just buying other things at the time. It's the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe Edition. I've played the Stanley Parable a lot. This game is fantastic. It's well worth your time if you haven't played it before. I have played it on PS5 because I bought it when it was on sale. Digitally though, so I just really wanted a physical copy of this game. I have many memories with the Stanley Parable, all good ones. It's a fantastic game. It's so different, it's so meta, it's very self-aware. It's a great game. Davey Reedon did a great job. I mean, this game started off as a bloody Half-Life 2 mod, and the fact that it's got its own physical PS5 release now is just crazy to me. And this also came with some little postcards, and there is the disc. These postcards are of Stanley's office. So you got this one, classic. This one, it's much easier to see on camera actually, it's pretty dark in person. This one, and then this is Stanley's boss's office. So yeah, I'm really happy to have those. I love the Stanley Parable, and anything to do with the Stanley Parable I will eventually buy. So it's very cool to have a copy of this physically. I can't even really describe what this game is other than first person exploratory adventure game that's filled with mystery and strange stuff. You play as Stanley, there's a narrator who's not a very reliable narrator sometimes, and he's saying things like you know, he's talking about you in third person, and he's saying like, oh well, Stanley went through the left door, and if there's two doors in front of you, you can either follow his instructions and go through the left door, or you can go through the right door and see where that takes you. And sometimes he doesn't like you very much when you're not following his instructions, so it brings a lot of intrigue and mystery and, like, you know, fun to the game, because you can then go back through another cycle, same playthrough but a different cycle, and you can then follow his instructions and do whatever he wants, and then you'll get multiple endings. There's like 30 endings in this game or something like that. So yeah, this is a great game, and if you haven't played the Stanley Parable, this is a great version of it to play, Ultra Deluxe for the PS5. Right, okay. Just a right problem trying to keep them as they should be, because they're just brand new and they're just sliding around constantly. Thank you for watching this video. Very cool to have you on the channel again. We hit 60 subscribers, which I just thought was super cool, and then it's gone down to 59 again. That's okay though. My last video has nearly breached 200 views, which is very cool. I'm just really happy with that, because the last video I was like, oh, I don't think this will go very well because I'm just filming my TV and talking, but it did. It went quite well. Took a while for it to take off, but it was Christmas. That's a point. Merry Christmas to anyone who's just had Christmas and, you know, the holidays and stuff like that. I forgot that it had just been Christmas, even though I was talking about games that I got for Christmas. Not all of them, but yeah. These are all my PS5 pickups for like around December and end of November. Mostly December, to be honest, because we're near the end of December now. It's nearly 2025, it's crazy. But yes, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe if you want to. You don't have to, but I'd really appreciate it. Let me know some feedback if you liked the video. Let me know. If you didn't like the video, let me know. Yeah, that's about it, honestly. Follow my Instagram, because follow my Instagram because I post there every day. And yeah, that's about it, honestly. I just appreciate you being here. So have a great week, because it's Sunday today. Pre-recorded. And yeah, just vibe, man. Just have a good... I hope you have a great 2025 if I don't see you before then, okay? Right. Here's my games. See ya. Hello again. Didn't expect that, did you? Forgot about a package that I received, but I've opened it, and I was going to show it on this video that I just filmed, but I forgot it was over there and it just wasn't in my line of sight, and the pile, you know, it was like a foot away from the pile, and I just completely forgot. So I just thought I'd add a quick bit on and show you that the thing I got from the game collection.net was this Plague Tale double pack. Again, I've never played Plague Tale 1 or 2, and I wanted them on the PS5. This was £25 on the game collection, and it still might be. So if you see this video and you're interested in this double pack, which I've not opened yet because it's brand new, I'd go look at the game collection. And even if you're not interested in this, go look at the game collection anyway. It's not a plug, but they've got some really, really, really good deals right now. So yeah, I just wanted to add that on. In the package, there was 2 of these. Merry Christmas. In the package there was 2 of these because I ordered one for myself and one for my partner, because I'm dumb and I'm not one of those kinds of people that's like, oh, well, I'll just play yours. If I want something, I want my own. I'm a dumbass. This cost me £50. But yeah, he likes Plague Tale and he's wanted this double pack for a while, so I got it him for Christmas, but it didn't come in time for Christmas. So yes, that's my last pickup for the video. This phone is very heavy, which is why my arm keeps going, whoa. But yeah, just thought I'd add that on the end and let you know that there was something cool in this pickups video. This was the cool thing, but I forgot. So yeah, thank you for watching once again. Have a good week. Bye.